Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the fourth episode of ChillHawks. I'm here joined by my beautiful co-hosts on Nons and Cortez. How you guys doing? Excited about the dub or what?
Excited, love
Thank
it.
God we won.
I was gonna be so mad if we lost, man. I was
It's
gonna
been a
crash
bad
out
day on Twitter. Yeah, bad day on
for
Twitter.
sure.
We would have lost.
Bad day for Zach Charbonnet for sure. I was gonna take it out on somebody.
Yeah.
It was definitely closer than what I wanted than what I expected, but
A better
you know,
game too, though. That's good. I thought it was gonna be a boring game, but it's a little too good. I definitely wanted them to, squeak it out or beat their ass, and then just them running out the clock or whatever it was. But yeah, it being a close game like that, a little too close for comfort.
yeah, for sure, man. But I think it was just pretty encouraging overall from the offensive side of the ball. Um, I was so sure that it was going to be a defensive battle, but our defense kind of, didn't show up at first. They pulled through at the end, but what do you guys think about the defense?
Yeah, I think just it was run defense that was more of a problem than anything. I think pass defense was fine. Like they locked up every wide receiver. I think the only wide receiver that got a catch was Polk, right? And then
Yep.
Hunter Henry was like chewing us up, but that wasn't really on our corners. That was really on Julian Love
Getting
and our
cooked.
linebackers. But they ended up cleaning that up, at least in the second half. So
Yeah.
it was just really run defense that was the issue. And I feel like Mike should have just loaded the box. Like it didn't have to be that deep. Like why are you blitzing your corners when I don't know. But
That's a new Mike defense.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure it's the game plan and they're just following the game plan. But sometimes you just got to be like, this nigga's killing us. Let's load the box, I don't know.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah, so I thought, I don't know, I think they could clean that up pretty easy. But defense, for the most part, they did a good job. Just run defense was a tough sight, I think.
I agree. Definitely. Like you said, you could definitely load the box and just ran man on the outside. Nobody was killing you. I think the best play would have just been to bring. Well, I think they did that at the end. Bring Trey Brown in and then just have Devin Weatherspoon guard Hunter Henry, since he was cooking Julian Love like that. It definitely would have been a lot easier on the defense, especially on the linebackers, because they have help in the inside. But man, that was tough seeing the first half. Actually, they didn't do too bad, but then I don't know what happened in the third quarter. It was bad. One receiver was going crazy. But nah, like
Antonio
John
Gibson, bro.
yeah,
Forget about
him too.
Ramondre, bro. What?
Boye, man, I can't believe he missed that tackle
Oh, that was
in
so
the backfield, and then Austin Gibson took off. Oh my God, can't be doing that right now, man. We need those crucial stops.
Yeah. I thought that too, but I was just like not too much on Boye because like he was the only edge that was like actually doing something. Like
Correct.
let's throw some energy at Derek Hall a little bit or like someone else. But like I totally hear you. Like you gotta get home.
Yeah.
If you want to be like an all pro ball player, you gotta get home. So.
No, Boye had a good game. He's just that one play.
For sure, yeah.
Derek Hall got hurt, but he didn't do bad actually too.
Derek Hall played good, bro.
Good.
He did. Yeah, he did. I think that just played really well. They were getting pressure in Jacoby, but I think like I said, I think I told y'all like Jacoby is not a quarterback you want to play with. Like he actually is shifty. Like he can play. He can play, and we saw it today.
It was crazy.
He was avoiding sacks. People miss. Yeah, he made
left and right.
Miss for me.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's really like deceptive because like he's a really big dude and like you're not supposed to move like that.
You guys heard that Jared Mayo called him the slowest black man in the league, black quarterback, something like that.
He said that?
Yeah.
That is not nice. That is not nice. But he's shifty though. He's shifty, like Because look at their corner blitz like with Devin Witherspoon and Woolen, and he still like slipped his way out. And they're not slow, so
No.
He was on some Tom Brady shit with his pocket movement for sure. He was avoiding
So
I was going
him,
crazy, cussing out the fucking TV, bro.
Yeah.
At 11 a.m. for me. What time did the game start for you guys?
10 a.m. here.
10 a.m. 12. Okay, so that explains, why you're a little bit turned up right now, Cortez.
I'm trying to be cool right now, but
You're doing a good job.
You're cool as hell, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Love the glasses, bro.
Yeah.
Wish I could wear one of those because I think I look silly with the mask. So just keep it like that.
No, man. I think you'll pull them off.
I might pull up and do the same thing one of these days too.
Yeah, man. If I'm really hungover.
It has to be a 5 p.m. kickoff, and it has to be after like physically going to the game because that's when I get really blasted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I already had a plan to get blasted this game, so and then we was like about to lose, so taking shots wasn't the best plan or the best idea, but we ended up winning. So
hey, it was celebratory shots,
Yeah.
For sure, man. And the offense just it went crazy in every single receiver, with every single receiver. I mean, Zach Charbonnet kind of disappointed a little bit, but I just wanted to talk about. Obviously, DK had a good game, a huge touchdown reception with a busted coverage. It seemed like it. Yeah, DK did his thing for sure. But Jackson's little jig, but I think this was his coming out party. He broke out big time, Having 16 targets, like, on your second game, like, on your sophomore season, I think that's huge, bro. Those are Amon-Ra St. Brown type of numbers, bro. Like, he was a chain mover, like, middle of the field. It is so refreshing after years of having Russell Wilson to just being able to have a quarterback use the middle of the field and have a wide receiver like Jackson who take advantage of those matchups, bro. Because that shit seemed like it was off limit for years, bro.
True, and I definitely would have been a little bit better if they caught all the passes that Geno threw.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that part.
For sure, somebody attacking the middle of the field. I called it the JSN game. It might have been the Geno game instead of the JSN game. But
yeah, if we're being honest, bro, he's the one.
Geno was crazy, man. Blacked out on him. I didn't think that he was going to throw that many times. He threw 50 times, but it makes sense when you had Zach Charbonnet playing like shit. Like, slow as hell, bro. Like, going from watching Walker like being super explosive to watching him
not too much on Zach.
Going from watching explosive plays to watching Zach, he's not a bad running back or not.
No, he's not
ass for real, but he had a trash game. But
no, I don't think it was. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
You good? Go ahead.
Good. No, go.
Nah, being slow is just it's just different watching him versus watching Kenneth Walker.
For sure.
Yeah, I totally agree in that. Like, it's definitely different watching Zach compared to K9 because K9's super shifty. Like, I don't know if they're like they weigh the same, but like I don't know. K9 is just super shifty. He can get himself out of things way better than probably Zach can. Mm-hmm. I honestly think the reason why Zach didn't have the best game that he could have had is because the guards were getting ate up. Like, there was nowhere for him to run at all. Anytime he wanted to, like, there was a plan for him to run through a gap, and there was no gap. And so that's kind of, like, why he was stuck every single time. And so I feel bad for him, but, like, he came through when he needed to. He caught the ball, caught pivotal, like, first downs for us. And then a lot of what people missed out on seeing, too, is, like, he pass protected pretty well, too. Like, I saw him come through a few times with that. So, not too much on Zach, but I hear where you're coming from.
Yeah, no, I was the biggest hater on Zach when the game was on. I was crashing out, bro. I was talking about starting a hate fan club against Zach Charbonnet. I was going crazy on him. But, after the game, the nerves calmed down a little bit. The win definitely made it better. and he also had some nice plays at the end that really helped us secure the win. And some guy on Twitter, I don't remember who it was specifically, but he said something like he compared how the acceleration of Derrick Henry goes for Zach Charbonnet. You know, Derrick Henry, he needs like 2-3 steps to actually get like full speed. You know, like his acceleration is a slow start, but once he gets going, he's like a train, bro. And he was fucking wrecking those guys like at the boundary, bro, like running outside. Like, those runs were huge, I think, and I think it's just like Nan said, you know, it really had to do with the offensive line play, with the guards for sure. So
Lakin Thompson definitely was giving up a lot of penetration. I will say this is Anthony Bradford's best game. Well, I mean, it's only been 2 games, but it was better than the last game.
It was encouraging. It was way more encouraging for sure.
For sure.
That's cope.
Yes, it is cold. It is cold. Only with a 2-game sample, but I definitely think that, you know, hopefully, I like the attitude. You know what I'm saying? The penalty he got was trash, but I do like aggressiveness and I do like attitude on my offensive line. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some, you know, aggression or something like. You got to have something towards the offensive line. You got to have some nastiness type shit. That's what I'm thinking about. Some nastiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and Anthony Bradford, like, showing that definitely. I applaud him for it. Of course, we don't want penalties, don't need penalties, but let's fucking go. I need that, bro. That fires me up, fires the team up. I feel like definitely need that.
Yeah, totally agree. But yeah, we need guards.
Badly, yeah, we definitely
need like, what's a team that's not good that could give us a guard? Like,
you want to trade back
potentially give Gino like a really good season. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bring back
Gino can cook with this. He can cook.
He was cooking hard.
He was cooking with like trash, and so it's like, I'm not trying to shade the O-line too much because, you know, Charles Cross, he did play well. And
did you guys hear Stone Forsythe's name? You know, through the
he did a good job too, I guess, right? Like,
he did a good job.
Hey, you know, if we didn't notice him, he did a good job. That's a win in my book.
Right.
That is true.
Right.
They definitely are guards. Anthony Bradford and Lakin Thompson.
The lashings just go to them. Yeah, we're sending lashings their way. Maybe they'll wake up and be better. Like, just hold the block.
Though, too, our offensive run scheme is well predictive, but that's neither here nor there. You know, this is the Chill podcast, so I'm not going to no analytics or no film type shit. But yeah, man, we could be a little bit better with how we run the ball.
The passing scheme, though, I don't know if it goes hand in hand with the run scheme, and maybe maybe I'm coping, but I'm hoping that they keep it pretty vanilla in the run scheme, so you can get like maybe caught lacking with the passing game, because they were doing some crazy shit, like doing some run blocking to throw some passes. I think that the DK touchdown, that was run blocking, bro. Like the tight end came up like from the other side and just like chip blocked like the defense bench and shit. So I mean, shit, man. Ryan Grubb was cooking, at least in the passing game for sure.
It's bread and butter.
Yeah, Ryan Grubb was definitely cooking, and Gino, he did his big one.
His big one,
and I really just hope that people give him his respect. Like, I'm about to buy a Geno Smith jersey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wear it in the next stream.
Shout out to Gino.
Shout out to Mariners. They beat the Rangers too.
Yes, we love that.
Good day for Seattle.
Maybe we'll go to the playoffs. I'm hoping.
It's a Seattle kind of day.
That's
for sure.
That's on period.
And you know, it's actually rainy out here in my city. You know, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah,
it's giving Seattle.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I'm almost there.
No, that's hot as
shit.
It's like
you're here.
I'll tell you that.
It's actually sunny in Seattle today, which is shocking.
Really?
Yeah.
So, you guys, did you guys actually think they were gonna lose for a minute there, or were you confident? Because some guys were talking about they're really confident in Mike McDonald, and they're like watching these games like insane mode because they trust him so much. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I trust Mike McDonald, bro, but I don't know if I go that
Why would
far.
you trust someone you don't even know? These people just be talking out their ass. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, some people just.
So no,
Oh,
I
I'm in
definitely
love so
thought
quick.
that. But there was a point where I thought we was definitely gonna lose for sure. But
Same.
I mean, that block by Julian Love, shout out to my dog,
Ooh,
man, because
he came out. But
Yeah.
that definitely helped out a lot. Because after that, we did some bullshit on offense once we got the ball back. We called the timeout.
These niggas couldn't catch the ball. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
that too. But no, we called a timeout and then act like we was gonna go for it on fourth down, and then
That
didn't go for it on fourth down, and then called another timeout. I'm like, dog, you just wasted 2 timeouts there. But nah, I'm glad Julian Love did block that field goal because, to be honest, if we didn't, it might have been tough to win that game.
Yeah, because at that point we would have been down a touchdown, right? Almost
6 points. Yeah.
6 points.
Yeah,
So then we
wouldn't
would have
need a
had to
touchdown.
score. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have put us in a very bad.
My dog Gino would have pulled through though.
I think so too.
Yeah,
You know.
I mean, he did
He
at the
threw,
end.
50 times, 40 times, 40 something times.
I got it right here. Hold on. He threw
44.
44 times, bro.
Got that boy DK the ball. 14 targets, love that. JSN 16. I do hate that Tyler Lockett only had 2 targets, but he had more than
Dude.
2 targets because
No.
he had really like 5.
Yeah. I think that he had like 3 PI fucking calls, bro. So those don't count, I guess. But
Yeah.
he, like, for me, he felt like really in harmony with the rest of the team. You know, he's the wide receiver 3, but when you really need him, he's so clutch.
Dude, they didn't get the ball enough, I thought. There were multiple times where I saw him open and Gino threw it to JSN and JSN didn't catch it. And I was like, why? Why? And I understand why. And I understand why they were trying to throw it to JSN because, you know, it's a transition period, I believe, for Tyler to become wide receiver 3. But I truly believe that Tyler Lockett has the best hands on the team because we don't really see Tyler drop the ball. And I just feel like we should have threw it a little bit more to Tyler. But in the moments that we needed to throw to Tyler, we threw it to him and he caught it, or he Denzel'd it to get a PI, and I'm cool with that.
Shout out to the acting skills.
Yeah, top-notch actor for sure. Not
Man,
just a real true.
I definitely needed Tyler to get a couple more catches, just for
Parlays.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Jake Bobo got the same amount of catches as him, which again, going back to my hot take, but you know, I definitely appreciate the one play that made me mad with Tyler Lockett was the screen pass to Tyler. Tyler is not breaking no type of tackles.
For sure.
As soon as he gets touched or gets around, somebody's falling to the ground. So that was.
But also, is he a good blocker?
I think so. He's a decent blocker.
He's decent.
It's so. You guys are being nice.
Tyler's decent. Hey, he's gotta get in his way.
It's so precious to see him block though, because he's really trying his best.
Yeah.
But like no, but I totally get it. Like any type of screen game should be going to JSN or DK or K9 or Zach.
Chanel.
Like it should or
Chanel actually is good.
I was too old for that. Like he's 32. Let him catch a fade or a deep ball or something.
Just let him slide. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of DK, Michael Law is asking, is it just me, but as big as and as strong as DK is, why is he not running over people? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that his physicality has kind of been lacking a little bit? Or maybe, you know, Michael's tripping. I don't know. I want to put him in a spot like that.
I want to know what he means by that because I feel like DK is always physical.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think we saw him today trying to jump over. Right?
Yeah.
Did we see that, or am I imagining that?
Yeah,
he tried to jump over.
No, he jumped
I would
over.
rather him run him over because then he could probably get that first down. I feel like he got the
Yeah.
first down jumping over dude anyway, but
Yeah, me too.
running through him, I definitely see what he's talking about. I would definitely want DK to run through a motherfucker's face.
But that
Yeah.
also causes injury and stuff like that. So I understand, like, you know, you want to run. I get it though. You want to run through someone instead of run around them. But like,
Yeah.
you know, injuries
We
are
need him for the
real,
rest of
so
the
maybe
season.
that. But
Yeah.
whenever you see him block, he blocks his ass off. Like you can see that on the tape. So
For sure.
I'm not really worried about his physicality. Yards after catch.
Yeah, I guess that's what he was
DK's not
after.
really a yak guy, huh? Is that-
Yeah,
well,
not really.
but I don't think we really put him in position to do that. Do you guys think so?
I don't think we put him in position, but I think he can be for sure.
Do you think he can be a jack guy? I don't think so. Like,
Yeah, he is not the shiftiest of people, but like people are scared of him. DK is 6'3", 6'4". No, he's going against corners that's max 6'1", 6'2". Plus, he's a big dude, you know what I'm saying? And he runs a 4.3. So I feel like he can be a yak guy, but, you know, it all depends on how you use DK.
yeah. Yeah, I think, he can be, but I don't think that's his strength, When you compare him to actually, like, yak guys or, like, A.J. Brown, bro. Like, the moment A.J. Brown catches a screen, it's whole different game than what DK does. He's just so shifty. He's very JSN like in the way that he kind of runs like a half circle and turns immediately. It's weird, and I don't think DK is really good at that. Like catching the screen and like turning his body real quick. Like like maybe he can take a slant and take it to the house and shit like that. Like that could be his type of jack. But like.
He's had that. I think that was one game against the 49ers where he did that.
Cowboys too.
Yeah. So.
Okay, Cowboys.
But yeah, I don't think it's just like he's a big guy. Like it's very hard for someone to be shifty like that when you're 6'4", 200 and something pounds. So it's not something that I'm really worried about. I just want him to beat his guy in front of him, and he beat Christian Gonzalez pretty good today, I think.
Yeah, fuck Oregon.
Period.
But wait, going back to what y'all said, I don't know if I think that Jackson Smith and Jigba and DK are too far off of yak people, to be honest with you. I think they're about the same, in honesty.
Okay.
But I don't know if I love Jackson Smith and Jigba, don't get me wrong. That drop he had on that fade route was terrible. But yards after the catch, I think they're about the same. I probably would say DK is a little bit better than JSN. I might be tripping, but
Yo, I don't know if I agree with that, but Twitch its own,
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, no, I'm a huge JSN fan, like myself, and I'm wearing the DK jersey, got touchdown and shit. I want to buy a JSN one because I really believe that JSN is a different type of wide receiver. The new chain mover type of guy, like the modern NFL offenses used in the middle. Like, he's not as big as Amon-Ra or Rashid Rice, but I think he can do the same type of stuff. For me, he could be our wide receiver one, like 1A, 1B. Like, he doesn't need to be the wide receiver two, in my opinion. He's way too good for that. Like, the offense went through him. Like, Gino relied on him heavily to move the ball. And he also used DK, but DK, he's a home run hitter. He's a perpetual threat. Something that you have to respect. And JSN is just, I don't know, man. He's very similar to Tyler in a way as well. Like they're just so good. I don't know. We got 3 wide receiver ones, I guess.
We really do. We have really good skill positions. Let's talk shit about Noah Fant.
Do we really have to?
Yes, because I'm really irritated with John Schneider. I honestly, okay, let me not be too mean because, like, I don't know, these niggas might watch. No, I don't understand why we re-signed Noah Fant. We needed a tight end. But I wish that we re-signed Jordan Brooks and like kept Kobe Parkinson or something like that. I honestly do really feel that Josh Snyder kept Noah Fant to make the Russell Wilson trade look good. Like it already looked good with the draft picks and all of that, but like he needed to re-sign one of the players that he kept from that trade. And I feel like it was a political thing more than it was like anything else. But yeah, it was just really frustrating to see him just not catch those catches. He might I might regret saying this because he might have like a monster game in a couple of games or two. And I'll apologize. But yeah, it was not a good game from him today, and I was really frustrated seeing him just miss those catches. I mean, all of them. DK missed catches. He definitely missed a lot of his catches, and then JSN missed those catches, and it was just really frustrating to see that. Like, you need to help our quarterback, especially with her O-line playing like shit. Who?
I think Noah Fant had like 2 drops, if I'm not mistaken.
I feel like he had 3, but maybe it was 2, and I'm just being dramatic.
I might have been 3, but I'm 100% with you.
He had 3 targets and 1 catch. I guess he had 2 drops.
Yeah. So
whatever. I mean, wasn't good enough to me.
Those drops, him being like, they say that he's good after the catch, like he's a running tight end, yada yada yada, like routes and everything like that. But dog, if you can't catch the ball, what the fuck does that even matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does it matter if you're getting open if you're not gonna catch the fucking ball? And then blocking, is he a good blocker? Dog, he's not better than Will this. He wasn't better than Kobe Parkinson. So we're just keeping them again, like you said, for probably optics. Make it seem like, hey, we had the dude that you guys didn't want to, or you guys involved in the Russell Wilson trade, and hey, he's doing pretty good with us. Bro, I don't give a fuck with who's involved in the Russell Wilson trade. I just care about results. I just care about who wins the game. I care about catching the damn ball, bro. You don't know how frustrating it is to see grown men drop a fucking ball, especially when they're wide open. That irks me. That
you could pay more than $20 million and you can't catch this motherfucking ball. I hear you.
In a recliner with Cheetos on my shirt,
Yeah.
Ball, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but that's his job though. Like when you get to get up early in the morning, like drive to work and shit. Like, come on, I do my job. Maybe you can do yours.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we're being a little bit too critical, but I hear where you're coming from. Like, you make sure you do your job. And that's
fuck
catch
that.
The ball.
He needs to catch the ball. He needs to catch the ball. Not Zach. JSN for sure needs to catch the ball. For sure. That hurt me for real. DK dropped 2, I think. If I'm not mistaken. He had that slant that was really bad that he dropped. And then he had another one that he could have caught too. I give DK a little bit more grace. Only because he's not that good of a route runner. Well, he shouldn't get more grace, but he's not that good of a route runner. He's not bad, but he definitely has somebody on him at all times type shit. So a little tougher to make those traffic catches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always been kind of like his. I don't know. Contested catches is also a bit of a struggle for him. But yeah, I think JSN actually excels in those type of catches. The crossing route is like shit like that. Like I think he's fucking magic in those. So, I'm just fanboying about JSN. I can't believe we gave him 16 targets. That's crazy. He just needed a touchdown, bro. I'm about to start him every fucking week in fantasy. If I'm being honest, like at this point,
should. He's probably, they're transitioning him into a wide receiver too. You could see in this game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you guys feel about the defensive line?
Oh, Byron Murphy got his first sack though.
Shout out to my dog.
He looked pretty good. Like he was definitely a lot of help for the run game, like the run defense. Because without the starting linebackers or some banged up, we were fucking getting gashed, bro. So, the defense in general, it kind of came back to earth a little bit. We were talking about I myself will talk about Legion of Boom reincarnated and shit like that on Twitter. Never mind that. That was the hype. I knew it myself back then. I can't control it. You guys should know better by now.
You can't be doing that.
I just can't help it.
Lob is 1 of 1. You know what I mean? We gotta let this team make a name it for itself. Especially because Pete Carroll's gone too. You know what I mean? Like, Lob is created because of Pete Carroll.
Speaking of Pete Carroll, at some point in
it's his birthday.
Broadcast,
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday, Pete Carroll.
Happy birthday to the OG.
Dude,
happy birthday, King.
But in the broadcast, they would talk about that it was his birthday, but before that, they would talk about what a horrible fucking decision it was on Super Bowl 49, man. And they were just like fucking making a whole recap of the fucking worst day of my life, bro.
I put that shit on mute.
Yeah. No, I changed it to red zone. Once that happened, I was like, all right, bro, take this shit off.
They were going too far. They go too far, bro. There's the new game right in front of them. We're talking about the past, man.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's cool if you mention it, but they just came circling back, bro. Like, oh yeah, and the reaction of the fans. It was either super hyped or super sad. Like, we know, bro. You don't have to remind us. I'm trying to forget. That's what I'm trying to.
Oh my god.
That's true. But going back to the defense, right? I definitely feel like, hey, I got a lot of respect for what's his first name? Baker. What's his? I don't know his first name. I think it's Jerome, right?
Jerome Baker.
Yeah, he was balling. And then Terrell Dodson, I definitely get some more respect for too.
Yeah, Dodson definitely needs some respect on his name.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I feel like for some reason, I feel like we was more ready for the pass than we was ready for the run, which is weird, especially since, they ran the ball like 100 times last game. So I would definitely feel like you'd be more ready for the run. But if we get that corrected, I feel like we hard to beat. I feel like Leo had a good game. Derek Hall had an all right game. Byron Murphy had a decent game.
Would you say was the defensive MVP of the game?
Probably Boye Mafe, I think. I mean, he got a lot of pressures.
Yeah.
Who got the one
sack?
They did a pretty good job. Huh?
Who got the one sack at the first half?
Leo.
Leonard Williams.
Right?
Oh yeah, it was Leo. I remember that. Yeah. Leo was playing pretty good too. Draymond Jones, kind of woke up.
He had one too.
That was pretty encouraging.
Yeah.
I think the switch on of position worked now.
Yeah. I honestly think the defense didn't do that bad. I think the Stevenson dude is actually like a good running back. And I think the Patriots O-line can actually run block, but also they were holding a lot and the refs were not calling anything. And it was really frustrating to watch that.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but yeah.
No, yeah, I definitely saw a lot of holding calls, especially against Leonard Williams, Leo. Against him, it was a lot. And I was very confused as to why they weren't calling shit.
Right.
Yeah, it was crazy. Julian Love was getting confused too.
Yeah, Julian Love. I guess he was the special teams MVP. Baker's hamstring was acting up all off season.
That's T. Did you guys notice Knight at all? The linebacker? I should have paid more attention to linebacker. Yeah. He had one good play, right?
Yeah, he did.
He did. But, it's what you could expect from a rookie starting as an emergency. He wasn't horrible. He had some flashes, but
he's a rookie, so
yeah, he's a rookie. I'm not gonna be too hard on him, but he definitely has the tools to be a good run defender for sure. I think
I saw him get ran the fuck over. Him and Kayvon Wallace get ran the fuck over. That shit was crazy.
Hey, I mean the whole defense at some point of the game got run over.
Let's keep it real. Wallace got ran over. I think he got ran over twice. And I was like, man, I felt so bad because I remember the little interview they had about him playing special teams or something like that, and it was talking about how it would be a mistake to not have him on the field type shit, and then to see him on the field and get ran over, bro. Not good, not fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure. What do you
And
guys
shout out to
think
my
about?
dogs. They won.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Mhm.
What do you guys think of our special teams? Like, do you guys have an opinion yet? I know this is random, but like,
I think it's good. I mean, they haven't demonstrated some bad like coverage or, maybe we don't have the best returners, but who does at the end of the day,
Punt
And
return, that dude seems slow to me. He seems slow.
who's
Punt
returning right now?
coverage. Somebody named 33. I don't know what his
D.
name is.
Williams,
Yeah,
which I think is a cornerback. I don't know.
but the punt coverage is not that good, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what's
thought
going
so too. Jay Harbaugh, I'm on your ass.
He's
You
on the
can't trust
list.
some hardballs. So
Yeah. Did you guys pay attention to any of the other games that happened within our division at all?
Yeah,
yes. 49ers
that was
losing.
fun. That was fun.
Dude, I was playing the 49ers game while the Seahawks playing at the same time. And it was so nice to watch Brock Purdy's interceptions. Because like the interceptions happened when some bullshit happened with the Seahawks. And so I was like, oh, I'm good, guys. I'm good. Brock just threw an interception.
Did
Yeah.
Brock actually play bad?
Did Brock play bad? I think so. He threw like 3 interceptions, but then there was like moments where like, the skill position players like George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk would just bail him out.
Yeah.
So
Debo too had a couple of plays where he had to like jump 20 feet in the air to catch a pass. I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. So.
Wait, what do you guys think about the other NFC West teams? The Rams are injured as fuck, but the Cardinals are looking kind of scary, bro. Not gonna lie. When do we face them? I think.
We face them pretty soon.
No,
if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's until week 12. Then we play the Jets, and then we play them again, bro. Okay, so we don't have to worry too much. Next week we have the Dolphins without Tua. Hopefully we can stop the run, bro.
Yeah.
It feels like we have very similar matchups the past 3 matchups, I guess, the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just a backup quarterback or a rookie quarterback with just a good run game and shit like that. So, man, hopefully we can do some more. I'm gonna keep him. I'm not gonna hold him that accountable because we were missing the linebackers, but I don't know, man. It was looking rough with the run defense. That was supposed to be our thing, They're not gonna run on us anymore, so we can actually use our corners and defensive backs and shit. So
I will say they ran the ball 100 times this game. It feels like. So I mean, you do get a little tired with that, and it kind of is deflating for like the defensive backs. I'm not trying to go in there and tackle somebody that's 100 pounds over like the weight I am. I'm not trying to do all that shit. So I definitely understand why it got like as the game went on, they started getting more and more yards. Because at first it wasn't doing pretty good. It's just Hunter Henry that was routing up Julian Love. I'm sorry, but besides that, I definitely feel like we got to get that mentality back as of like 60 minutes type shit, or we on your ass for 60 minutes.
Yeah, they had 36 carries, bro, as a team. We had 19. Yeah, so that definitely affects,
What's the time of possession too? Like they had the ball for way longer, right? Oh, yeah, 35 minutes. Yeah, I could see why the defense got a little bit tired too. 185 rushing yards is insane. Ugh.
They were running on our ass. If anything, we were lucky to pull out a win. Like if we keep it 100, bro. Like,
it's because of Gino, yeah.
Gino he put the team in his bag though.
Yeah. For sure.
Definitely diming them up, piecing them up. Love it. Love to see Gino go crazy like that. Prove that I was wrong once again.
Yep.
What do you guys think? What do you guys thought about Jalen Pope's first NFL touchdown?
Shout out to the dogs.
Yeah, go Dogs. I'm happy he got his touchdown. Not happy it was against us, but happy for him. Yeah, he's going to be a good player, and wish success for him.
Definitely wish success for him.
Yeah.
Rest of his career.
And I guess Jason Myers is speaking of special teams. He's good again, so we can. I was nervous for a while. He almost missed the game winner. He almost went wide left with that last kick. But had me on my heels.
Yeah. Yeah. I just hope he does really well the rest of the season. I'm not trying to jinx that man. Michael Dixon continues to be the best player on the team.
Wow, he's a weapon for sure.
He is. One thing about the Seahawks is we don't have to worry about our punter because he won the ball.
John Ryan, from Michael Dixon, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like going from like Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers in the punter world, I guess.
Yeah.
Both those dudes, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you know.
Shout out to Michael Dixon. He definitely is a weapon, especially when your offense is playing like they wasn't playing like shit. They get into these moments where like they're very conservative, which is crazy. You know, like they're doing very good, and all of a sudden they're just super conservative out of nowhere. And then we end up punting the ball, and then defense has to be on the field after having 3 plays off, and it's just tough for them to be again, like you said, now with the time of possession type shit. But Michael Dixon, shout out to that man, because without him, if they get in the ball at the 50-yard line, I don't know if this game is as close as it was, or if we even win the game. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Sure. I love that we just giving love to our punter.
He deserves it.
What podcasts do that? They don't do that.
No.
We do. We pay attention to everything.
All right, so
did
what do you guys?
That Zach Charbonnet had? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Zach Charbonnet had more carries than Austin Gibson.
Then who?
Austin Gibson, the running back, the second string running back, I guess.
Oh.
And Austin Gibson had almost 100 yards rushing.
Oh, he had more yards than Ramondre, bro.
Yeah. Which is
Antonio
insane.
Gibson? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Andre Gibson. Yeah, I'm tripping.
No, Antonio. Yeah, it's Antonio. That's why that name didn't ring a bell for me. Yeah, Antonio Gibson.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy, man. We should have signed him, I guess. I was pretty disappointed with Zach Charbonnet. I'm not trying to start a hate fan club now, but
we're not doing a hate fan club.
But he needs to do better, or we need to give more opportunities to George.
He's supposed to do better when there's no guard blocking for him.
I don't know. Maybe I think Kenny McIntosh could do better. If I'm being honest,
dude. No one could do anything better than him, probably. But honestly, you're probably right. Like they probably should have played another running back.
Yep.
But I don't think that they would because, like, I'm sure John Schneider is like, we need to play our 2nd round pick. We're not going to play our 7th. Like, it's some political bullshit that they do.
Political bullshit, for sure.
But honestly, I don't think any back would, like, maybe K9 would probably perform better because,
of course,
like we said, like, he's, like, shiftier. But,
I know it's not all on him.
How about K-Mac or Holani doing better than Zach? When your guards, did you guys, like, it was so embarrassing to see, like, they hike the ball and, like, just immediately fall over. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Hold the block.
Hold the line.
Oh my God.
Board. Yeah. I'm hopefully I'm gonna light up a Veladora, bro, like out here for John Schneider to maybe trade for some guard out there. Trade back for Damian Lewis from the Panthers, bro. Fuck it, you guys are already tanking, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's trash
I
out
feel
there.
so bad for prayers to Dave Canales. Like, oh my God.
I think he's gonna
Bryce
be
Young
one
is
and done.
garbage.
Huh?
I think they're gonna get rid of Bryce Young, to be honest with you, or they're gonna draft somebody for Bryce Young.
Do you think they give up
on
on Bryce Young or Dave Canales first?
No, I don't think.
They're probably
think
gonna
that
give up
they're
on
gonna.
Dave Canales first.
I
before
don't think
Bryce Young.
so.
The smart move would be get rid of Bryce Young, I feel like.
Yeah, he's not it, bro. He's not it. He's like Kyler without the speed, bro. Like,
I honestly think he's just lost his confidence because he was really good in college.
no, but the thing is, like, for NFL quarterbacks, that's like the equivalent to like a dog biting a human. Like, you gotta put him down at that point. Like, he's not he's not gonna be. And I'm not saying to put down dogs. Like, it's just a reference before y'all cancel me, bro. But it's just not the same. Like, once you lose your confidence, I think it's really hard. Like, unless you're Geno Smith, who took like fucking 7 years to get it back. Like, it's not all on Bryce, I know, but if you're a GM, like, what are you gonna do? You have the #1 overall pick. Maybe draft Quinn Ewers or I don't know.
Yeah, at least they'll have that, right? Like, I don't know. They could turn it around. It's just the second game, but it doesn't look like. But they could. Prayers to both of them. Good luck.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Give us Damian Lewis though, like without the contract.
Without the contract, yeah, because they paid so much.
They paid him so much, bro.
Yeah, just maybe for the next show we have, I'm gonna try to look up some possibilities for guards in bad teams that we can trade for, because we need some manifestation up in here, some shit like that, because we're not gonna make it through with just Lake and Tomlinson.
Was Connor Williams our starting center today?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Hey, that boy played like shit too. I watched a play or a couple plays where
got washed.
I was like, what the fuck? He's like trying to tackle somebody running at Geno, like he's past him, he's trying to like grab his leg type shit. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah. This can't be the same dude that played for Miami. But nah, I definitely agree. We need to. I don't know if it's this. I don't think it's a scheme, to be honest with you. I think it's just. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. We're just not blocking.
Maybe we just need to set it down. Coaching, maybe.
No, I mean, I think the center play is not as good as it could be because the guard play is not as good as it needs to be, and it brings everybody down. Like, if you're like worried, you're worried about your own man, but then the people beside you can't hold their own, so you're like, there's like a bit of panic because you're like, I gotta help these niggas too. I'm sure. Like, I don't know.
No, you're right. Yeah. You're totally right. Like, the offensive line talk about that all the time. Like, trust is a really big thing. For defensive and offensive linemen, for sure.
Your group. So, anyways, I'm glad we got the dub.
For sure.
They're coming back home.
Big dub.
Are we playing the Dolphins next, right?
Yeah, we're playing the Dolphins with Skylar Thompson.
Another dub. You know what I'm saying?
Another dub.
We're gonna snatch Jordan Brooks back.
Ooh, that would be good.
He won't want to come back because he's in Miami now, but his team sucks now because Tua's not there. He's
gonna be on some Mayor Thomas against the Cowboys type of shit, like going to the locker room.
Russell Wilson should get traded there.
I agree. Right? I said the same thing Thursday night, I swear. Russell Wilson in Miami with Tyreek Hill throwing a moonball to Tyreek Hill. I feel like that would be.
And Jalen Waddle. Like, they're fast and they can get open. That's all Russell needs. And then who's their running back?
H-Chan.
They're good.
And Mostert too. Mostert. I think.
They would be good with him. I don't know that Russ is better than Tua.
I don't know about all that.
Like right now, I don't know.
Tua, I think they're both different quarterbacks because Tua will like passes on time and Russ is like more of like a scramble, get open type of man.
Off script type shit.
Yeah, and I don't know that works for Mike McDaniel. So
Yeah.
Is that his name?
No,
so,
yeah, you said it right. Congrats on it.
I was about to call my own coach's name, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Skylar Thompson's not it from what I saw, but also he didn't game plan for Skylar Thompson to start, so maybe it'll look different the next time.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not trying to disrespect Mike McDaniel. Like he's kind of like Sean McVay. Like he's always got some ace up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Malik Willis. He started today. He actually looked like decent, and I think it's because the coach. Yeah, and I think it's because the coach was able to like scheme up stuff for him.
For sure.
So I think, yeah, so maybe Skylar Thompson. There might
shout out my dog.
Seahawks legend.
My dog. Tyler Lacey too. The boys are going crazy today. I fucks with it. But nah, I definitely feel like we have a nice little stretch coming up with injuries. Like Don said, Skylar Thompson, not it at all. I need Devin Witherspoon to get at least one pick. I need that tomorrow, the next week.
For sure. Well, we get a little bit ahead of ourselves. We still have to do the game preview. I don't know if you guys want to talk about something. Or what are you guys doing after the podcast? You guys watching the game somewhere or just chilling at your house?
I am going to watch the next game. I need to cook, though, so that needs to happen. But, yeah.
Yeah. I am going to drink some more and then,
Awesome.
Period.
That's all that matters. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm going to get to drinking as well. I guess I'll send you some pics on the group chat.
Yeah.
Or on Twitter for you guys as well, in general. Today is September 15. We celebrate Mexico's Independence Day, so we're gonna be lit for sure. Tomorrow we don't work, so
Oh yeah, drink up.
Drink up.
Have a fiesta.
I love that Spanish.
Yeah.
You definitely took some classes. I could hear.
No, yeah.
I see you.
The half of year of Spanish. 3 years of French, it comes in handy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I took some French as well. All right. Well, I guess we can close out the show. I want to thank everyone who joined. Really fun to enjoy this experience with you guys and overreact and say some silly things and just laugh at each other for sure. And I guess we'll see you guys on Monday? We're gonna do
We'll figure that out. And
all right, yeah. We'll let you guys know next week. We're next week on next week's preview for sure. The next game. Thank you guys for watching, and see you later.
Peace.
Bye bye.